Hi, this is Debo, your nutrition gal with Color Me Healthy Fitness. And today's question of the day is, what is gluten? Should I go gluten-free? Is it better for me? Is it not better for me? Well, in the last decade, hardly anyone has heard of that term gluten, yet thousands of people today are choosing to restrict it from their diet or completely eliminate it, whether it's due to medical issues like allergies or sensitivity, or whether they think it's just better for their health. So what is gluten? Gluten is basically a protein source that's found in wheat, oats, rye, and barley. Well, that sounds harmless enough. Well, there are people that have allergies and sensitivities, and when they are exposed to gluten, it creates an autoimmune response in the body, particularly in the digestive system, that can lead to a host of medical problems, anywhere from basic bloating to diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, and even severe malnutrition because their bodies aren't able to take in the nutrients that they are ingesting. So what's the treatment? That's easy. Avoid gluten. Okay, sounds harmless enough. Well, there's also mixed research on whether or not going gluten-free for the masses, whether you have an allergy or not, is good for you. And wheat has been considered a problematic calorie source for many reasons. And the big reason is because wheat is found in nearly all of the processed foods that are on those grocery shelves. Well, the first hint, processed foods, they are not real foods. I'm sure you've heard me say it before. And when you look at the grocery stores, you'll see that, oh, well, that's okay. There's just shelves and shelves and shelves lined up that show gluten-free foods. That's great, isn't it? Yay, I can have gluten-free foods. Well, not all gluten-free foods are healthy. Just because they have a different type of flour in them, does that mean that you can load up on gluten-free cakes and cookies and muffins? No, it's still calories and it's still sugar that you're putting in your body. The other thing to look at is the nutrition label. Remember, all processed foods are not real food. So when you look at the nutrition label, rule number one, if it looks like a chemistry experiment, don't eat it, because chances are that it's just chock full of fake ingredients and flavor enhancers. And one of the biggest culprits in processed foods is MSG, or monosodium glutamate, which is just pure poison. No one should put this in their body because that alone can create more medical issues than I can even describe. And what I think is funny, because this gluten-free bandwagon is so in vogue now, many grocery stores are labeling everything that's gluten-free as gluten-free, including things like milk and apples. Of course it's gluten-free. It's milk and apples. So it's always better to think about three things in terms of a healthy diet as well as a gluten-free diet. There are three macronutrients that you would like to focus on. Number one is your protein, and I'm talking about chicken and eggs and fish and lean meat, real protein. Number two is produce, not carbohydrates, but produce, because you get those carbohydrates that your body needs from the produce that you eat. And when I say produce, I mean sweet potatoes or broccoli, spinach, cucumbers, fruits like apples, banana, watermelon, you name it. You're getting your carbohydrates from those. And the third macronutrient to think about are fats, your heart-healthy fats. And examples of that would be raw olive oil, cold-pressed coconut oil, ghee, which is clarified butter. Those are just three examples of some of those macronutrients to get a balanced, healthy diet that is gluten-free. If you have any questions and you would like a list of many other sources of healthy gluten-free foods, then please feel free to reach out to me. My email is info@321getfit.com. And our blog is 321getfit.com, 2 T's in fit. And if you found value in this, please feel free to comment and share. Just pass it along, because we all need to learn more about health and nutrition. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and bye for now.